Hi friends, and welcome back to Rustic and Lace DIY. Today is the 1st of November. I cannot believe it. And we have a fun playlist full of Christmas ornaments for you. But first of all, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Brenda and this is my precious Oliver. And if you're returning, we love you guys so very much. So with all that being said, let's get to crafting. Okay, here's DIY number 1. So I'm going to use these beautiful cardinal napkins that Kathy Jo sent to me. I'm going to use 3 of these wood slices from Dollar Tree. And then, of course, my Mod Podge. It's a very easy project, you guys. So I started off by taking that little pick and removing the staples with the hangers from the side of each one of those wood slices. And then I just went and covered the front with some Mod Podge. I didn't paint it. I wanted it to have that natural wood look. And then I set them aside to dry. And then I'm cutting out the border here of the napkins and saving them for another project. And then I'm just going to go around with my little scissors and fussy cut all around those napkins. After it was dry, I took my napkin and placed it on the wood slice and then covered it with parchment paper and used my little heat press to reactivate that Mod Podge, and then covered it again with Mod Podge to help protect that napkin. And I did that on all 3 rounds. Then I took one of these Garland ties. This one came from Hobby Lobby. I cut it in half and then cut it in half again and twisted the 2 halves together and then just hot glued that on top. And then I'm going to take some of these little frosted berries. These come in a huge bag from, well, maybe not huge, but big, from Hobby Lobby. And I'm just going to hot glue 3 of those little berries in place here right over that greenery. Then I took this really thin ribbon I've had in my stash forever, but I'm pretty sure I got them from Walmart, and I think Walmart has these. I made a little bow, hot glued it to the front, and then I'm just taking another piece of that ribbon and making a hanger, and there they are. So easy, but look how beautiful they are. I love that napkin, and I think I'm doing my tree this year in cardinals with reds and whites. So yeah, let me know what you think about this. Okay, so today is the Christmas ornament challenge, and I get together with Shantell and Amanda with Crafty Hints and 6 Kids and a Glue Gun every month, and we host a playlist on the 1st of every month. This month is a Christmas ornaments, so make sure you check out their channels and the playlist to get all kinds of inspiration. Okay, here's DIY number 2. So for this DIY, I'm going to use my Waverly chalk paint in the color Crimson and then the Waverly Antique Wax. I'm going to use some of these Snowflake stickers that comes from Dollar Tree. I'm going to use some of this really pretty ribbon from Hobby Lobby, and then one of these wood ornament. Well, they're not, I don't know what they are, what they consider them, but they're from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to start off by removing all the little glue dots on the back of those snowflakes. And then I removed the hangers from the bigger snowflakes, painted them with my antique wax, and then painted the smaller ones with the red. Then I'm going to hot glue the red little snowflake on top of the brown big snowflakes. Then I took some jute string here. I'm folded it in half. I taped the 2 ends together, and I'm going to string that through the hole. And then I'm going to take the ends of that and wrap it through that loop and then pull tightly. Then I'm going to start adding some beads. Now these red beads I got either last year or the year before from Walmart. They are like a 12-foot garland, 6-foot garland. I think something like 12-foot garland. They're like $5. And then the brown ones I got this year, same thing, the long garlands from Walmart in the Christmas section. Anyways, I added them for the hanger. This one I didn't cut. I cut the twine too short to be a hanger, so make sure you leave a good portion on top to hang it on the tree. Then I added just some little greenery on the top of that big snowflake with another little berry there. And then I took some of this ribbon, made a bow doing the awareness ribbon, and scrunching it up in the middle and then tying it tight with my jute string. I tried to make sure that you could see the word either Merry or Christmas on the tails there. I tried to make sure it was the full word and not cut in in the middle of the word. And I dovetailed the ends, and then I'm just going to hot glue that right there. And I made 4 of those actually. Look how beautiful these are. I absolutely love them. I am going to have kind of a rustic red and brown and cardinal and white theme on my tree. I can't wait to put it all together. Okay, so I always like to take this moment to thank my subscribers, because without you guys, there would be no Rustic and Lace DIY, and I appreciate you so much. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you go, and make sure you guys like and comment, and these are ways that you can help support my channel if you would like to. And then also, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can find the links to my social media accounts as well as my affiliate accounts in the description box below. Okay, here is DIY number 3. So for this DIY, I'm going to use some tumbling tower blocks from Dollar Tree. And then I'm going to use these little bags. These are little gift bags that I just got about a week ago at Walmart. They were only 98 cents. And they have a picture on both sides of the bags, and then my Waverly antique wax. So I started off by removing the little hangers and or straps, whatever you want to call them. And then there was a seam on this paper or the bag, so I just kind of ripped it at the seam, and then I'm cutting. Now here I'm cutting really close to that picture. You don't want to do that. You want to leave a little bit of a border. I ended up not being able to use this one because I cut too close. But you just want to have a little bit of a border there. So I'm going to take some tumbling tower blocks. I think I had 12 sets of 3. Is that right? Well, let's just put it this way. There's 4 sets of 3 on each ornament and 4 sets of 2 on each ornament, because I did front and back. So after I had those all glued together, I started gluing the strips of 3 to the strips of 2, just like you see me doing right there. And then I'm going to add the next strip of 2 to the outside of those strips of 3. And yeah, just watch what I'm doing, because you'll probably get a better tutorial than me telling you. So once those were all done and glued together, I used my antique wax. I just brushed it on and then wiped off the excess. And then I am going to hot glue it right on top. Now, I did a boo-boo here. I hot glued the back on top, but if you recreate this, you would want to trim off the excess before you do this, because it was very difficult. Look, I'm like, I can't do this because it's not sitting on anything. So I tried my scissors, but they weren't close enough. But then I realized, oh, well, my knife did cut it, but it wasn't very easy. So I'd recommend cutting that paper before you add the back piece to it. And I added that back piece just to give the more stability to keep that bag in place. Then I went around the inside with some of this red cording. I don't remember where I got it, you guys. I've had it forever. And then I took some of this napkin. Now, I only had enough of this napkin to do 2 of these, so I ended up using some of that plaid from the bag for one of them. But I'm just going to go around the front with this plaid. And I'm just using my Mod Podge here. And then I'm going to add my napkin. I removed the back layer. And then I am just going to put it on the back there, just like that. And trim off the excess. And then I covered the sides with the smaller pieces of that plaid as well. And then I just went over all of those napkins with that Mod Podge. And again, you know, if you recreate this, you don't even have to do that. You could leave it with just the tumbling tower blocks. So I had that pick that came from a candle ring from Hobby Lobby. I cut some little pieces off of it, and then I'm just going to hot glue 2 of them on the side there, like you see. I'm making a finger bow. I'm one loop finger bow. And I'm just going to tighten this. Now this ribbon, I have no idea where I got this. In fact, I thought it was full red, and I pulled it to use it and I wrote, oh, it's see-through in the middle. I have no idea where I got it or when I got it. But anyway, so I just made that bow and hot glued that in the middle. I'm taking some of these little pip berries you get from Hobby Lobby. I'm cutting them off the little floral wire that they're on, and then I'm just going to hot glue 2 to each of those little greenery pieces, and then I'm going to take some and hot glue them to the opposite corner, inside corner where where the bird is. And let's see, what else do I do? I think I forgot to show you something, but anyways, I'm going to just take this cord and tie a knot on the end, and you hot glue it to the top for a hanger. One of these bags, they didn't have glitter on one side, so the one that didn't have glitter, I did use a glue pin and added some glitter to it so it would match the rest. But I love how this turned out. Oh, these are so pretty, and you know me, I love rustic, and this is rustic and beautiful. I love it. I hope you do too. Okay, it is a time for a celebration of your recreations. And we have these sweet pieces from Renee. I love that snowflake. It's beautiful, and your bless sign is so sweet. And then Dusty sent these really pretty signs. Oh my goodness, I love them all. Look at those little cutting boards, are so cute. And I had to show you guys this. This is my grandson and great grandson. My daughter-in-law made those for Halloween, and they were just adorable. I couldn't believe the detail she put into those cars. If you have a creation or recreation that you would like me to showcase for you, you can send pictures to my email address that's listed there, or you can send them to me through Instagram or Facebook Messenger. I'd be happy to showcase them for you. And here's DIY number 4. You guys, I have the cutest grandsons and great grandson. Okay, and here I'm going to use some fake snow. I am going to use some of these goodies that I got from Amazon, some twine, some stuff from this candle ring from Hobby Lobby, and these I got last year after Christmas. They were 75% off, so I think it makes like each bulb like 25 cents. So yeah, good deal, right? Look after Christmas, you guys, because they had a lot of these. Anyways, so I'm just going to start filling it with some fake snow. And I'm only going to put about a quarter of, fill it up about a quarter of the bottom part. And then I'm going to take a little piece that I cut off of this pick, and I'm just going to stuff it right in there. Now, I got this idea from Hobby Lobby. Of course, if you get the bigger ones from bigger bulbs from Dollar Tree, I think this would be even cuter. But I put the top back on, and I'm just going to wrap about a quarter of the top with my jute twine. And I did have to hot glue here and there so that it didn't move or push up onto the rest of the twine that was wrapped on there. After I was done, I took these little rubbery pine cones, I love these things, off of there, and I hot glued them on the front, one to each front. Then I took some of the greeneries, cut them in pieces, and glued them on. And then I'm going to add some berries, I think. Do I add berries? I don't remember. Let's see. We'll all be surprised. Yes, I added 2 little red berries, I believe, to each one of these. And then I'm going to, my goodness, I don't remember what I did. Okay, I made it a finger bow, a double loop finger bow, and I'm just going to hot glue it there with the twine. And I'm going to just trim that off, and then I'm going to add a hanger to the top using some twine. And I'm just took some twine, folded it in half, tied knots on the bottom. Then I'm going to run that loop part through the hanger, and then bring it through where the knotted area was, and then trim that off. And there they are. I think they are so cute. This is really hard to see. I should have probably tried to hang them a different way. But like I said, if you use the bigger balls from Dollar Tree, this would look much better. But I still love them. Yeah, let me know what you think. Okay, here is DIY number 5. Oh my goodness, you guys, this one. Wait till you see what I did. Okay, I'm going to use some more of this table scatter and berries and stuff that I got from Amazon and Hobby Lobby. Some of this furry ribbon from, I think this is that Walmart? I thought it was Hobby Lobby, but that looked like a Walmart tag. And then I cut this out with my Cricut. I just looked up mitten and found that design and cut it out. Some cardboard and then some fabric. I think I got this from Walmart last year. And I was going to use some tumbling tower blocks, but I kind of had to change what I did. So we'll show you here in a few minutes. So I'm going to take that vinyl that I cut out. And if you can draw, you could probably easily draw a glove. I'm just not that great at free-handing drawing. So I'm using it as a template. So I'm just tracing it out. Then I cut that out and then I used it to trace out the rest. Okay, so this is the deal. So I cut these out and then I realized, oh my goodness, they're all going to the same direction. So make sure that you cut some out one way and then you want to turn your mitten around the other way to cut them so that they will work right. So after I had that material all cut out, I'm just using my Mod Podge here and I'm just going to Mod Podge that material onto my mittens. Now, this is where I messed up. So I thought, okay, this looks so pretty. And I put my fabric on and cut it out so that it would look so pretty. But I forgot that I wanted to hang these so that the mittens are upside down. And I didn't realize that right away. So here I'm just, adding the Mod Podge on top of my fabric to help protect that and let it dry. And then here's where I realized when I was putting things together, I'm like, oh my gosh, my birds are upside down. So, and I already had my ribbons and stuff on there. So what I had done is I had put tumbling tower blocks in between the two mittens, glued it together, put some of that red ribbon around it and some red cording, and then the furry around the fur around the top because I wanted it to be like a little panther. But then I realized that I put my fabric, I should have had the fabric going the opposite direction. So I just went, okay, well, it is what it is now, so I have to finish it. So I finished it by putting some greenery in it, adding some pine cones and berries and a ribbon. And so, yeah, if you recreate this and if you want it to be upside down like that, make sure that your fabric is upside down when you're gluing it on. Or when you're cutting it out. Yeah. Oh my goodness. See, I'm even confused now. So here I just took a little hanger and just hot glued that in there too so that it hangs like that. So with the other ones, I just glued them together without the tumbling tower blocks. I am going to make these hang from the top. And then I added this ribbon, glued it to all around the edge so you didn't see the edge of the cardboard. Now I'm just trimming it off, and then there was enough to be able to use that for the other mitten. And then I'm just going around that ribbon on the top with this cording. And then I'm just going to add my, what is that? Fur. All around the top. And then after I got this one done, I'm like, there wasn't that much bird stuff on it. I could have still done this one upside down, but oh well, it is what it is. So I just compromised and or I changed the way I was doing everything and just added my greenery and stuff to the cuff of that mitten, and then added the hanger to the top part of the mitten. So there they are. I think they're really cute. I just think they would have been cuter if I would have done them all right. But anyways, you're gonna have an upside down bird on that one. Oh my goodness. And this one, yeah, that one, whatever. Anyways, you have to let me know. It's a great thought. I hope you guys try it. So here's a final look at all of the ones that I made for you. I still have a few more, but we have another ornament video coming up here in a week and a half or so. So stay tuned because I have a lot more ideas and I can't wait to do them. I'm going to try not to do so many cardinals because I know not everybody is doing cardinals, but yeah, I tried to add a few other things in here. But anyways, make sure you check out Shantell and Amanda's videos. Make sure you show them some love and subscribe to them if you haven't already. And then make sure you watch the playlist. And I hope you get a ton of ornament inspiration. I'm sure you will. So with all that being said, you guys, I will be back again on Monday with a fun, another collaboration with Kathy Jo. So stay tuned. And with all that being said, I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your week, and I will see you on the next one. Oh, sorry. No, I will be back on Saturday. I forgot. I have another collaboration. So stay tuned. So with all that being said, you guys, I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.